1, make2. Given two integer arrays a and b, return a new array length 2 containing as much as will fit the elements from A followed by the elements from B. The array may be any length including 0, but there will be 2 or more elements available between the two arrays. Alright, so if we look at the example, we have 4, 5 here, and they put that into the new array that we're going to be returning. And here we have an array of length 1, so we were only able to move one element from array A into our new array, and then we just move this second element here. Alright, and so here if we have an array that's empty, we copy the second array into the new array, or actually we could just return this array. But it seems that apparently there will be 2 or more elements between the two arrays, so there will always be at least 2 elements that we can move into our new array. So how we're going to do this? We're going to try to do this in constant time. I don't think this requires any looping. Maybe just a bit of conditions. So we're going to say that if a.length is equal to 0, then what we're going to do is we're going to return b as so. Here you see a.length is equal to 0, so we just return this whole array b. Okay, and likewise if it's the other way around, then we will return a. Okay. Let's see, what could be our other condition? You might have a condition where there's only one element in the array. So we're going to say that if a.length is equal to 1, we're going to return a new array containing a0 and b0. Alright, and then I'm going to copy this just to save some time and change the variable names around. So instead of a.length, we're going to do b.length, and we're going to return how would we do this? Okay, so if b.length is equal to 1, actually it wouldn't even matter. So if a.length is equal to 1, we return a0 and then b0. But I think if like in this case we don't need this, we would simply just return new int. We just return a. If a is greater than 1, we just return so right here. See that a is greater than 1. All we did was simply return a. And then in here, yeah, so this would work or not. What did I mess up on? Oh, I need that. Okay. We do have a problem here. Apparently, as much as will fit. Oh, okay. But return a new array length 2 containing. See, that kind of threw me off because it said that you need to return an array length 2 containing as much as will fit the elements from A followed by the elements B. But here, as you can see, we have an array here that, oh, that's what I returned, right? I returned, oh, okay. So right here, this didn't work because when I return A, I'm returning all of A. So you don't want to do that. So to fix that, all we're going to do is simply we're going to return the one at index A0 and then the one at index 1. Oh yeah, and this one's not hitting because of that too. Okay, we are gonna have to implicitly do this on each condition. So here we see when we return A, we're returning the full one, which we don't want to. So what we're gonna do to fix that is that. And honestly, like this is gonna give us all check marks, but I feel like this one right here shouldn't pass either though. Cause say that A, say that B, no, yeah, say that A is equal to the length of A is equal to 0, then that would mean that like so say that A is equal to an empty array, right? And then say B is equal to an array containing 1, 2, 3. So this condition would hit, and then we'd return all of B, which we don't, because we just want to return the first two elements. Because the question asks us to return an array length 2. So if this condition hits, and if this is the case, then we return all of that. So, I mean, I know I have it all right, but I think it's only right to make sure our code is up to standards. I should probably write him an email or something, like the creator of the website, and tell him that, you know, tell him about this bug. Alright, so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section and or shoot me an email.